Is that Sue on the Samsung? Yeah, I can see Sue there. Marie's on. Who else we got? Lynn. All the usual suspects. Tracy, Jerry, Steve-O. Good. Nearly there. Right, week 2. Let me just bring my desk a bit closer.
A bit wobbly.
Trying to get my desk a bit closer so I can see. I've got my varifocals on. I'm trying to do that.
Buy cheap, buy twice.
Bloody wasn't. I think it's because it's jammed at the back of the fan. Right then, I'll do a countdown to 3. So 3, 2, 1, go. Right, nice steady 3-minute ramp. Then we do a primer. Then we carry the ramp on from where we've left off. Then another primer. Then the ramp. Then another primer. Hi, Jojo. So nice and easy first part of the ramp. We're just going from RPE 2 to RPE 4. So basically just walking around to kind of top of zone 2, kind of RPE 4. So if you're looking at your FTP, you want to be looking around 45% to 50% by the time we finish this first 3-minute ramp. So it's quite a long warm-up on this. That means if it's a long warm-up, the actual bit we're doing effort is a bit compressed. Doesn't make it any easier though. Right, you've had your minute warm-up just to get your knees and your joints going. Some of you have already been at it. Right, so pick your cadence up now, anywhere between 80 and 90. What feels comfortable? We'll be holding that through most of this ramp, maybe a little bit quicker towards the end, maybe towards 90. Effort-wise now, RPE 3, so you're definitely into zone 2. So easy pace. Kind of middle to middle range of zone 2. Just get yourself nice and relaxed into it now. Get loose on the bike. Nice and relaxed. Make sure your form's good. Knees tucked in, bending the elbows. Nice flex at the ankle. 3, 2, 1. Right, we're into the last minute of this first part of the ramp. So just stick another gear on if you need to. Right, RPE 4 now, so it should still be relatively easy. You just put a bit more effort in. It's going to bring that heart rate up now, kind of top end of zone 2. So you should still be able to hold a conversation. Remember, cadence somewhere between 80 and 90. This first ramp's more of a just to get everything loosened up, get your muscles primed, your muscles warmed up. So in 23 seconds, we're going to go for a 30-second max effort. So you want to be aiming for 100 RPM, 100 cadence. Over FTP, it's about 125. So RPE-wise, it's kind of about a 9. So you'd struggle to register it. Right, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Stick some gears on, spin it up, put some power down, 30 seconds, hard. That's it, I'm on 100 if you're watching my feet. Push, push, push. Should feel like you probably can't sustain this for more than a couple of minutes. It's that hard. Last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Ease it off. Go back to where you were on that top of that ramp we've just left. So take your gears off. This time we're kind of aiming for around about 90 on your cadence. So we're going from RPE 4 to RPE 5 on this one. So it's only a small little jump. 3 minutes again. Just get your heart rate down after that little primer. So you should be in the same gears you left off at the end of that last ramp. Right, 5 seconds, we're going to go up another notch. 3, 2, 1, take it up a notch. So you'll have to work it out, whether you put a gear on or whether you just turn the resistance up or put a bit more power, just up your cadence slightly if you're watching your power meter. So just somewhere around 90, a little bit over, a little bit under is okay. Again, it's warm up, it's not strict this. Just don't get Muller in it. If you want a cadence guide, don't forget watch my feet. Around about 90, 91. Get back down to 90, there we go. Right, 10 seconds, we're going up again for the last time. 2, 1, stick another gear on, we'll spin it up a little bit more. Target FTP on this one. Yeah, should be somewhere around 65% your FTP now. So still not putting in massive amounts of effort. You're kind of into tempo. So you probably can just about manage a sentence with a bit of a breathiness. 30 seconds to go. That says my warm-up's good. Keep it going. Right, 10 seconds. We're going for another 30 seconds, exactly the same as before. 100 RPM. 3, 2, 1, up we go. Spin it up. Put your gears on that you need. I'm on 100. Hold it there. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, ease it off. Take it back to where we left off before. So 65% your RPE of your FTP, about 5 RPE. So you're into tempo. You can just about, with a bit of effort, manage a sentence. It's a very breathy one, as you can hear. You're not near threshold yet, so you could hold this for a long time. Another 3-minute ramp this, and then one final activator. Like I said, it's a really long warm-up this. This is only the first part of it. Then we've got to do the 2 staging blocks to get your legs ready to accept the lactic shuttles. 3, 2, 1, just up it a bit. Part 2 of the ramp. It's a 3-part ramp again. Again, hold your cadence about 90. If you're in between a gear and putting the extra gear on takes you up too much, just up the cadence a bit, it's the same thing. As long as you're kind of somewhere near 90. Doesn't matter if you're a bit over or a bit under. Or take the gear and go a little bit slower on your legs. Should be getting close to RPE 6 now, so you're kind of knocking on the door, the top end of tempo, heading into threshold. Mm. 10 seconds and one more step to go. 2, 1, up we go again, last time. Pop up. So you definitely RPE 6, maybe a little bit more now. So you're kind of almost in threshold. So you're definitely going to be struggling for a sentence. But you can still hold this for quite some time. You'll probably surprise yourself how long you can actually hold this for. 15 seconds, last activator coming up. This one's freestyle. You can go as fast and as hard as you like. It's the last one. Then we have a good rest. 2, 1, off we go. Get it up nice and fast. Last chance to get everything firing. Get that heart rate up. Keep it controlled. Use your hamstrings as well. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and ease off. Take everything off. Down to RPE 3 again. Zone 2. Feels nice and easy. About 55% your FTP. That's it, just spin it down, make sure you're doing about 80. Somebody got the radio on?
Guilty as charged. I've just turned it down a bit. Don't want the YouTube police giving you grief.
1 minute to go, nice and easy still. Heart rate should be down now. Then we're going into a kind of a tempo, low threshold, high tempo, RPE 7. So just a little bit higher than you finished that last ramp at. Not the sprint, the ramp. We're just going to hold that for 2 minutes. So FTP wise, you're just below FTP. So you're not quite in threshold.
Mine says 5.
I was going to say, mine says 5.
About 95% your FTP, if you know what that is.
Mark,
What?
5 minutes on ours.
Sorry, you're right, 5 minutes. Yeah, it is 5 minutes. 2, 1, off you go. That's it. It says 5 minutes on mine as well. Stick your gears on. Dig in. Think about your form. Get nice and relaxed. Cadence wise again, about 90 to 95. So because it's a slightly higher cadence, it should feel a bit easier. We're just loading those legs up now. We're going to start to fatigue them deliberately. 5 minutes at near threshold it's not going to kill you. Might feel like it, but it's not. It's just boring. I don't like doing anything longer than 3 minutes, but needs must with this. Oh, got 2 Maries.
No.
So keep it nice and loose. You're through the first minute now. Settle into it. Think about your position on the bike. So a nice tight core. Make sure you're using your glutes. Pull your belly button in. I think that's my new saying there. Knees nice and parallel with your crossbar, or possibly even brushing it, depending on your geometry. Nice flex in the ankles. Hip tilted slightly forwards to make your back nice and flat. Shoulders down. Cat's bottom face off. Eyebrows pulled apart. Just play piano on your bars as well, loosen them fingers up. So it should be blowing quite a bit. You're not going to get a sentence out without a breath. If you want a good description of what the RPE stuff means, there's a couple of images that pinned to the top of the Team Manvers play posts. So just print that off. Have it sat at the side of your station. Every athlete should have it. Most of our coaches use RPE. Halfway through. You'll be settled into it now. You'll still feel fairly flowing, but your body knows you're having to work at this a bit. Especially after them sprints. If you're on a power meter, just check you are just under your FTP. Don't worry, you get to go over your FTP soon. Gonna have to put the aircon on. Yep. Getting a bit warm in here.
Oh shit.
1 minute 30 to go. What's happened? Somebody fallen off?
Miss Van. It fell.
Right, we're just tipping into the last minute now. Make sure your form's still good, you're nice and smooth. You're pedaling in circles, not piston pedaling. Relax, give your head a wobble. As soon as you relax, you'll watch your cadence go up. Get a nice 3-minute recovery at the end of this, I know. Bloody generous. "21 seconds to go. Go, go, go."
You cracked that one last week.
8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down again. Back down to 80. Take your gears off. 3 minutes recovery. Make sure you are doing 80. Want to get that heart rate down. So that first one's just to prime your leg muscles, get them properly warmed up. Get your energy systems all ready to go. The next one is 3 minutes. Right? Oh, I've lost my head. My head's been chopped off. 3 minutes. That's a bonus for you all. But you're going over FTP. So this is where we start to flood your legs. Right? So it's 115 in your FTP. So RPE 8. So you're well into threshold at that point. Remember, threshold means you can realistically hold it for about half an hour or longer. In your head, reality, you can probably go longer than that. That's generally what it means. But if you've ever done an FTP test, you know exactly what I mean. It seems like it's impossible to hold it, and then you do. So just keep it spinning over, make sure you are on 80. Want your legs fully rested for this. So like I said, first bit's just to warm them up, this bit's to prime them. So this is to take your legs into fatigue. Right, and then you get a very short recovery. Right, so when we go into the the lactate shuttles, you're not recovered. That's the whole point of this. So we've got 10 sets to do. 60 seconds on, 60 seconds off. Do not change gear. Your recovery is in the same gear. You just drop the cadence. So it will feel easier, but it's quite hard still. The idea is it's not really a rest. It's to get your heart rate down, but not to flush your muscles of the lactic acid. It's designed to trap it in there. So you're just going slightly above and slightly below FTP. So 110 just above. And then somewhere between 80 and 90 below. I think it says 75 on here, but I think that's a bit low.
And for how long again did you say?
60.
1 minute on, 1 minute off, 10 sets, and that's it, you're done. So it's not as bad as the over and unders we did last time, but there's not much of a rest. So it's going to hurt.
Oh,
Right, you ready? We're getting ready for number 3. 3 minutes, off we go. Pick it up.
You
Stick
put
your gears.
gear up, Mark.
Pardon?
Am I putting my gear up?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be hard.
Right.
So you feel you're probably going to be down to 1 or 2 word sentences. Once you're into it, it should feel like a real bind. You're over FTP. You're over threshold. You're bordering on 1 word answers, but not quite. Again, aim for 95 on your cadence. Push, push, push. Get yourself into a rhythm. At this point, you should feel like, actually, this is going to be quite tough. That's right. That's spot on. That's where you should be. Right, you're a minute in. 2 minutes to go. That last minute should feel quite tough if we've done it right.
It's tough now.
Good, that's what it should be. Keep it going. Want to fill those legs full of that lovely lactic acid. They should be burning by the end. Then you get a minute recovery. Yeah. Keep it going nice and relaxed. Make sure you're nice and stable on the bike. Pull your belly button in, use your glutes. 1 minute to go. Well done. That's it, looking good, everybody. Nobody's bouncing. Oh, that cough's back again. Nearly there. You can see the finish line. 30 seconds. It's one of the few seconds you do with them. The warm-up feels like a session. Ten seconds. Then you get a nice recovery, 1 minute. And it is a proper recovery. 3, 2, 1. Take the gears off. Ease it back down to 80. RPE 3. You've got a minute to get your heart rate down. So about 50-55% your FTP power-wise. RPE 3. You're reasonably fit. Your heart rate should come down to into zone 2 by the end of this. Right. Let's tell you what you're doing. So you're going to need to put enough gears on, probably the same gears you've just had, right? You're aiming for almost the same thing. 110% of your threshold or FTP. RPE 8, right? 90 to 95 on your cadence. That's important. Don't go outside that or it won't work. And then you're going to hold that gear. You're not going to take any gears off. Right, 3, 2, 1, up we go. So bring it up, 95. If you've got a power meter, just let it settle down for 10 seconds. Check your power output. If you've not got enough, stick another gear on. I need another one. That's it, I'm on now. And that's where we're going to stay now for the next 20 minutes. Settle in. These minutes go quite quick, believe it or not. They do for the first few anyway. So I'm bang on 95. I'm trying to keep it at the upper end. 15 seconds. And all we're going to do is drop the cadence down to 80. Do not take any gears off. 3, 2, 1. Just ease it down to 80. Don't stop pedaling, no. Just slow your pedaling down gradually. Try and do it within 10 seconds, though. That's it. I'm in. Just. Depends on your turbo as well. These smart turbos with big flywheels. You've got to bring them down carefully. They do actually work better if you're in the small ring. And then turn the resistance up on the turbo if you know how to do that. If not, just do it in the big ring. Right, try and get your breathing down. That's your only objective. Control your breathing. So as soon as you stop, get into your 1 to 2 breathing cycle. So breathe in to the count of 1 or 2. Breathe out to the count of 2 or 4. Right, 7 seconds we're going again. So we're just going to pick the cadence back up. 2, 1, pick it back up. Right, so now's your chance. Be honest with yourselves. Does that feel like RPE 8? Is your power where it needs to be? If not, just turn that resistance up. Add another gear on. So it should feel like you have to work a bit harder on this one because you haven't really had a rest. Your rest should feel hard. "15 seconds. That's gone quick, hasn't it? Nice and controlled. Nice and relaxed. 2, 1. Ease it back off again. Right, you've got two reps in now. You should have a fairly good idea whether you're under geared or over. If you feel like you're spinning over, or you're not really struggling at all, stick another gear on. Again, make sure your cadence is on 80. It's important for your recovery. 30 seconds to go. Set 3. Rep 3, sorry. These are your freebies, the first 3. Number 4, it starts to bite if you're doing it right. 10 seconds, get ready. You want to be looking to get up to your cadence within 10 seconds again, but don't explode. Right, 2, 1, off you go, bring it up. Controlled. That's it. You're only sticking 15 RPM on, so you don't have to launch like you're doing a track start. Again, ask that question, have I got the right gear? Could I take another one? Just try it. You can always take it off again.
I'm not bothered.
We all know the rule, once it's on, it doesn't come off. 30 seconds, halfway through already. Think smooth pedaling, relax. If you're tense, you're wasting energy. The only bit that should be tense is your core. It's So you can focus that power. 11 seconds. Oh, sounds like the War Office is home. 3, 2, 1. Ease it back off again. Number 3 done. Straight into breathing, get it under control. If you need a couple of deep breaths just to clear your lungs, and then into your 2 to 4 breathing, 1 to 2 breathing, 3 to 6 breathing. Don't gasp or pout. It doesn't work if you do that. You just end up hyperventilating. So a nice control breath in, a nice slow control breath out. If you want to know why that's important, especially if you're a gasper when you're running and you do lots of just read up on how the respiratory system works, and you'll actually find out you're starving. By panting more, you're starving your body of oxygen because you're expelling too much carbon dioxide. Right, 3 seconds. 2, 1, go. Or ask Christine. Christine's the best person to ask. I think I got that right.
I don't know, she can't talk.
Good. Right, they should start to be biting now. Should we start to feel it in your muscles? A bit of burn. You're not freeing that lactic acid. "20 seconds. And ease off. Bring your cadence down. Nice and under control. That's it. Try and get on in 10 seconds. And that's it. I'm on 80. Relax as much as you can. This rest should feel like it's starting to get a little bit sticky now. Feels like there's a bit of a headwind. That's good. That means you're where you should be. Your heart rate should gradually be creeping up. So at the end of your rest, should be a little bit higher than last time. All right, 10 seconds. We're going again. Number 5, I think. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Pick it up. Up, 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 up. That's it. I'm on 95. Hold it there. Settle in. Think about your form. You will find it easier if you're smooth pedaling and you're nice and relaxed on the bike. That's it. Everybody's looking good. 30 seconds. Halfway. Each one of these is going to feel like it's 5 seconds longer now. You're at that bit where you're going, I don't think I'm going to manage 10 like this. Trust me, you are. You're only about 60% your capacity. 2, 1, ease off. There you go, that came around quick. Once I distracted you. Drop your cadence, couple of deep breaths. Back into your controlled breathing. Again, with your controlled breathing, as soon as you can breathe in through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, the better. There's a whole load of sensors in your nose. And if you're breathing through your mouth, it's like your car when it goes on to limp mode. So it can't get all the information it needs. So it's running on default settings. Right, 7 seconds. We're going again. Number 6. On the home stretch. And up we go. Pick it up. Up, 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 up. Come on quickly. Get it on to 95. That's it. I'm on. 3 seconds to spare. Settle in. Think consistent. Keep rhythm. Just keep tapping it out. Try and find that cadence around about 90, 95 that suits you. If you're not finding it hard by this point, you definitely need to put another gear on. Try and control your breathing while you're doing this as well. 10 seconds. Keep it consistent all the way to the end. 2, 1, ease off. Down. Right, make sure you've had a drink if you've got a drink. A couple of deep breaths again. It feels like the wind's definitely gone up on this recovery.
What is going on?
You're all looking strong though. Well, you've got very good poker faces.
Wow.
Don't show them you're struggling, Pike.
Yeah.
What they're looking for. They're looking around to see if anybody else has got a cat's bottom face on or on monobrow. 3, 2, 1. Up we go. Number 7. That was an unfortunate cough. I think my fan's full of dog hair. So settle in now. Take it all the way to the end like this, nice and smooth. Think circles, not pistons. You've got clips, make sure you're utilising that hamstring on the pull-up and the kick over. Pointless carrying it around if you're not going to use it. It's a big old muscle, the hamstring. Five seconds. And off.
Whoa.
Down. Whoa. I could fry an egg on them. They're burning. Number 7 done. 3 to go, I think.
Oh.
Oh, this recovery feels horrible. Really feels like I'm doing a low cadence power set now. Just keep it at 80 though. Just try and get that heart rate down. "15 seconds. Number 8 coming up. Woo! 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Up, 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 up. That's it. Nice and controlled up. I'm on. Try and hold it. Don't let it waver. If it's wavering, you're not consistent, you're not smooth. Oh, they're burning now. Oh, fan's just gone up another notch. It's linked to my heart rate. 14 seconds. 10,
oh,
3, 2, 1, and easy back down. 8 done.
oh,
2 more to go.
oh.
Easy peasy now. Last chance to up them gears.
You crack on.
If you're not sure, save it for the last one. Make a note of what you were on if it felt okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Do it next week. Doesn't matter, because if you struggle next week, you just take the gear off. 20 seconds, we're going again. Number 9. I hope.
Yeah.
The burning. Burn, baby, burn. 3 seconds. 2, 1, up we go. Bing, 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 bing. It's not as bad as the over and unders we were doing. So they're massive swings, they are. I actually don't mind this. It's really painful, but I'd rather do this than the big swings, to be honest. Because we're going really low in the rest and really high on the ons. So we're only just going above threshold here. Keep it smooth, keep it relaxed again. Make sure your knees are tucked in. Nice flex in your ankle. Get them shoulders down. 15 seconds. Let's do it in style. Make suffering look easy. 3, 2, 1, and ease it off. I'll have to get Diane to make me a Gunther von Agony t-shirt. For those who know who Gunther von Agony
With the laser gun.
is the team coach of the Sufferlandrians. They have laser goats. It's from the old cycling app Sufferfest. Wahoo bought them out and they're pretty much wiped out Gunther von Agony. I don't think he was very PC.
Knock the Americans.
Beat you with a shredded shamus.
Yeah.
5 seconds. Number 10, 2, 1, off we go. Last one. You want to have an experiment, see what it feels like with another gear? I'm going to. It's going to feel bloody horrible, but it's only one. And it's only a minute. Oh! It's going to contemplate my shit life choices now.
Aren't we all?
Well, you're not going outside. It's pissing it down.
Yeah, it is up here and all.
No.
20 seconds. Come on, let's take it home. Four, 3, 2, 1. Ease off your cadence. Don't take your gears off yet. This is still part of the rep. You've still got a minute. Oh, God, this feels awful. They don't feel like I've eased off. Now keep breathing under control. Visualize your heart rate going down. Does actually work. Three, two, one. Right. Just bring your gears off. You're going to get a 2-minute recovery, and then we're going to do a 5-minute ramp down. So just get your breathing under control, flush your legs. Any cadence that feels comfortable, as long as it's above 80. Let's be realistic. Take as many gears off as you want. Everybody's legs burning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
good. That's all it needs.
Yeah.
Very simple. It's a lot more effective than a Tabata. So you get the same VO max benefits as a Tabata, but you train your body to start using that lactic acid as a form of energy, because it's a sugar. I think I put a load of guff on the post last week that I got from the coach's manual and medical stuff on it about how you can train performance athletes to use it. It's really good for endurance. It's really good for short distance races as well. So you can go through your anaerobic really quick, and then you can hold a higher threshold if you've got a really good use of your lactic acid. So effectively, you're improving your lactic threshold. And ultimately, your max lactic threshold, that's what makes you faster, whether it's endurance or speed.
Still burning off the gingerbread man I had at lunchtime, I think.
Right. 3 seconds, just going to add a couple of gears on, bring your cadence up. So just chuck a couple on, spin it up to about 95. It's about RPE 6. So it's kind of where we left off on the ramps when we were going up, if you can remember what gear that was. We're just going to step it down, gears and cadence. Right, just take a gear off, but hold 95. Nice and relaxed. Try and control your breathing while you're in this phase. We'll have your recovery. 2, 1. Right, just bring your cadence down to 90 now. Same gear though. So weirdly, it might feel a little bit harder, because your legs are tired. Just doing this in 30-second steps. But we're adding a cadence drop as well as a gear drop on the minute. Right, take a gear off and bring your cadence back up to 95 again. So it should feel pretty much the same. You're just spinning your legs quicker. Five seconds, bring your cadence back down to 90. And bring it down again. Another cadence drop, this time no gears, just cadence drop down to 85. Nice and easy now. 5 seconds, we're going to take a gear off. 2, 1, take a gear off, but hold the cadence. So that should feel really easy now. Everybody's legs starting to feel their own now.
Let's not get too carried away.
Yeah, mine packed up and left about 10 minutes ago.
Legs? You're lucky to have
30
legs.
seconds. Drop your cadence down to 80. So we're in the final stretch now. Should feel quite light and easy. Should be down somewhere near 3. Bottom end of zone 2. Nice and easy. Right, a couple of leg drills. Just focus on your left leg. We'll not do any unclipping for this one. I think we've got people without clips or straps, so we'll... Other leg's the passenger, right leg's the passenger, left leg's doing all the work. Keep it nice and smooth. If it's not smooth and it's clunking, especially as it goes over the top, just slow it down a bit. Or stick a gear on as well, that'll do the same thing. Right, change legs, you're focusing on the right leg now. Make sure you're not just driving down, using the pull-up, the kick-over, the scrape. That's it, just spin your legs out nice and easy, gradually bring them down, take some more gears off. That's it, gradually bring them to a halt. Stop your clocks. Pedal backwards slowly. So very gently, just pedal backwards. Again, you're looking for smooth. If you've got any jolts or jars, you need to work on that. It's partly coordination, partly your neuromuscular connection and your muscle balance. Does help with the DOMs as well. When you go to bed, you won't have restless legs because you've broken that cycle of pedaling forwards. Right, bring it to a halt on your left leg, or whatever you're calling left. Just come up on that pedal. So make sure your bum's still somewhere near the saddle, but not on it. But I just don't want you leaning forwards, so you're nice and upright. Just drop that heel down. Again, I say it every week, if you haven't got clips, just be careful you don't slide off your pedal. So just ease out of it. That's it. Breathe out and go back down again. Use your breathing, relax. As you breathe in, imagine you're lengthening your body. As you breathe out, just imagine you're sinking into that heel, you're going lower. Use your 2 to 1 breathing, circular breathing, so in through the nose, out through the mouth. You should all be down at a point where you can breathe through your nose now. So change legs. Same again, just feel your way into it, especially if you're a runner. You've got dodgy ankles and Achilles and lots of other injuries like that. It's a really good way to stretch it out though. Nice and relaxed again, use your breathing. If you're doing your breathing properly, it should sound like the sea going up a shoreline.
I'm going to fall asleep here.
I don't sound like
Start being
that.
like the Monday lot. I can't. I've tried doing mindfulness breathing exercises at the end, and they all just sit there taking the piss.
I just fall asleep when you do that.
Oh, that bit where they say, imagine the floor, you're sinking into the floor. I'm gone. No, I'm snoring. One last breath cycle. That's it. Come off. Kick off your bike, off your shoes, avoid the puddle.
Oh,
Don't cross out of the way. Right, start with the traditional. So just pick that knee up, stretch that quad off. You've worked quite hard tonight with that. You might have to do a bit more stretching later.
no, I need to see.
After you've had your tea, you sat there watching, I don't know, Love Island or MasterChef or whatever's on tonight. I don't even know what's on.
Winter Olympics.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'll be good.
Landman on my telly.
The prizes for coming forth will be doing really well.
They're showing up a prize. The Donald Trump we turned up prize
Yeah.
for peace and killing. That's me. I can't go to America now. Gutted, I can honestly say. Right, hips facing forward, drive your hip forward. Remember that knee's got to be planted against the other one. If you put it out to the side, you lose the stretch. You can try it if you don't believe me.
Oh, yeah.
That's it, release. Right, we'll do a 2 for 1. We'll get the hamstrings done on your high T band at the same time. So cross your legs, back leg straight, keep your weight on your back leg. Just fold yourself down nice and steady. Don't fall over. Oops. Don't close your eyes. Use your legs for support if you need it. Make sure that back leg is absolutely locked out. It's not bent at all. You should feel an isolated stretch on that hamstring. A little bit of a stretch around your bum. It's not the best band stretch in the world, but it beats doing a standing up pigeon because I hate that. It's awful for your knees. You're going to do pigeon, do it on the floor. Use your breathing. As you breathe in, just feel like you're lengthening. You're under tension. As you breathe out, just fold into it. If you try and force it, your body will just clamp the muscles. It's called your innate stretch reflex. It's there to protect your ligaments. Your muscles clamp to protect them. A bit like what happens when you pull you back. Roll up, swap over. So you've got to sneak up on it. That's why yoga's a lot better for stretching than martial arts. Martial arts, you get into a stretch and then your sensei jumps on your back until your nose is on your knees. If you are finding you're struggling, just rock your back. Feel it's tense, just have a little wiggle, find out if there's anywhere that's stopping it. Just work on that side, just gentle. Don't bounce, but just feel. Last breath cycle, deep breath in. Breathe out, fold, and roll back up again. You need to be stretching for longer than a minute on each muscle to get a really good benefit. Right then, which one shall we do? Right, we end on this one for a while. Arm out, thumb down, pull it across your body. We'll do my special adaptation. So just drop your shoulder down slightly and look across it. Just get a little bit more of a stretch around that shoulder. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can pull yourself around a bit, especially if you've got a knot under that shoulder blade. I always find this one helps to loosen it off. Release. Same on the other side, out again. Pull it across your body. Drop your shoulder, look across it. Bit of a twist in if you want, it's up to you. Play with your stretches. As long as you're not bouncing, you can't really do much. But if you feel something's tight, just work against it gently. Ease into it. And ease off. Arm up, down your back. We'll do the pull across one, feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to gently pull over. We're not pushing your hips to one side, you're leaning to one side. So you should feel a nice stretch from the tip of your elbow down to your hip. So you're in your tricep and your lat. Just make sure you're not folding forwards or leaning backwards, you're nice and neutral. And release. Same on the other side. Set it up, go over, that's it. I don't have to open my door. That's better. Back up. Right. Loosen them shoulders off. I'm a big fan of these at the moment. So just invert your fingers, pull your hands forward, just part your shoulder blades. These are like your thoracics. And then pull your shoulder blades together. And push out. One last time, pull in. That's it, just put your hands on the shoulder, just ease those shoulders off now. Back the other way. Untangle everything. That's it, well done, shake your hands, shake your legs. Awesome.
Thank you,
Right.
Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.
See you
Bye,
later.
everybody.
Bye.